do it. Let's debate. Masturbate with Tej.
Hello and welcome to Masturbate with Tej. I'm Tej, your quiz queen. I'm not even going to explain that anymore. And this is Thomas. Say hi, Thomas.
Hello.
Did I do the right hand there? No, I didn't. Never mind. So welcome to the season finale. And we are going to end on a high. Yes, we are. It's ladies' night and we have a theme. Yes. Thomas, what's that theme?
I have no idea. Ladies?
The theme is not safe for work. Buckle up, it's gonna get raunchy. I've got my red lippy on. We've got three gorgeous comedians ready to debate. This could leave you turned on or completely turned off. Let's see, shall we? I mean, I've not even had a chat with you, Thomas. Thomas, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Have you braced yourself for what we are going to...
I grew up with three women, so I can handle anything. Oh, there's four of you. Shit.
Yeah, there you go. We're going to test you. So, who have we got on the show today? Let me tell you. First up, we have an award-winning writer, actress, and comedian, all the way from Edinburgh. It's the amazingly talented Lubna Kerr.
Hello.
Hi, Lubna. Looking beautiful. I like it. Shake it. Shake it. Next, we have a beautiful comedian originally from Leeds, but downgraded to Bradford, all in the name of love. She gives me great hair envy, although I'm surprised she has any hair left with twin teenagers. Yep, that's it, twin teenagers. It's the super awesome Kerry Robinson.
Hi.
Hi. And last but not least, we have someone that originates from even further than Leeds and Bradford and Edinburgh. Yeah, she's an opera singer. She's a model. She has nearly 1 million followers on TikTok. Basically, she's got a PhD in TikTok. Her fans just can't get enough of her. It's the Alaskan beauty that is Chelsea Hart. Hi.
Hello.
How are you, ladies?
Yep. Good. Fixing my crown.
Good. A little bit hesitant, but don't worry, we're gonna have lots of fun. So should we get on with it? Are you guys okay? Do you wanna? Yes, okay, raring to go. Let's do it. Thomas, tell us about round one.
Round one. Well, it was, we started our first show with the topic debating. So it's only prudent that we should start our last show with the topic masturbating, as selected by Tej.
Not safe for work. So this show, we're going to go a bit crazy and we are going to debate masturbating. And why not, right? We all do it. Or do we? Let's find out. So to debate for masturbating and telling us why we should all be doing it, it will be Chelsea. Chelsea, you're first up. No pressure. Thomas, are you ready with the timer?
Yes, I am. So Chelsea,
Are we masturbating? Are we masturbating at work?
Any way you want.
Okay, I thought. Yeah.
Any way.
Okay.
Just to say that it's a positive thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Chelsea.
Thomas, you ready for the timer?
You have 1 minute.
Yeah.
Just keep talking, and I will tell you when the minute is over.
Yeah. Like, why not? It makes sense. Everybody does it. It makes sense. It's healthy for you.
Whoa. Let me say my line.
Oh, sorry.
And we will start the timer. But we know Chelsea's ready. Chelsea, you've got 1 minute. Ready,
Okay.
steady. Let's mass debate.
I go now. Okay, everybody does it. It's healthy. It literally has health benefits. It's good for you. It relieves stress, relieves period cramps. I mean, it fills your body with endorphins. What you can't really get that other than doing meth, and this is the healthier option out of those two. So, I mean, really, I think we should encourage masturbating if we wanted to end the drug war. I think if you wanted to see a lower rate of addiction, I think everybody should be having sex. And if they can't have sex, they should be having sex with themselves. That's my stance. I think have sex to stop addiction. Yeah, that's what I think.
You got 15 seconds.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I mean, everybody should do it and have fun. Get busy. Do a little exploring.
Time.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Chelsea. I know it's always hard going first because you're like, shit. But that was brilliant. Thank you very much. And we will come back to that to debate against masturbating. We will have Lubna. Lubna, tell us why we should not be masturbating and why it is the worst thing in the world. Thomas, you ready with the timer?
Yes, I am. It's the same, Lubna. You've got 1 minute and I'll let you know when it's up.
Okay, Lubna. Ready? 1 minute. Ready, steady? Let's masturbate.
The reason that masturbating is really bad for you is because it's such a difficult word to spell. I mean, if you were going to do something like that, you'd make it an easier word to spell, wouldn't you? And the thing about masturbating is it's totally addictive. Not that I'm saying I know anything about it, of course, because I don't agree with the concept, but I believe I've been led to believe that it's very addictive. Now, why would you not want the real thing? Why would you want a pretend thing? I mean, I think if you're going to do something like masturbating, go in for the real thing. And it's actually preventing you from finding love. Because if you're spending all your time masturbating, you're then actually not able to go onto any online dating sites and find real people. So actually masturbating prevents you from finding love. And that will then make you just so unhappy, increase your blood pressure, give you a heart attack, and you'll never be able to masturbate again. So do not masturbate if you want to find love, because that's the best thing in the world. Not masturbating, no. Make it an easier word to spell, please. Honestly, it's just like...
Thank you very much. Wow, Lubna, well in there. You were like on fire. Amazing. So I love to make a few notes because it goes so fast and I'm like, what did they just say? So I've got here for Chelsea, basically we should all masturbate, otherwise drug usage is going to go up. We're either going to be drug users or masturbators.
Fuck
Choose
yourself to end addiction.
Yeah, there's two roads. There's only two paths in life, either drug use or masturbating.
Because drugs is also alcohol. So if you want, there's just so many things. Smoking, alcohol are also drugs.
So instead, just get busy masturbating really hard.
Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself to save the world.
Beautiful. That's a real message in there. Save the world. Masturbate.
Fuck yourself. Yeah.
Love it. Lubna. Well, Lubna just got caught up on the bloody spelling of masturbate. It's just such a difficult word to spell, so we just shouldn't do it. I love it. And I feel like a few people might feel that way too. Master what? Oh no, I can't. I'm just not going to do it. And also that it is second hand to the real thing. Second hand. It depends which hand. To the real thing. So, Thomas, what did you say?
I just, for Lubna, I've just got passion. I thought it was very passionate, her debate. She really went for it. Have I spelled masturbate wrong? Or
I have no idea.
Oh, also, I laughed because when you said mass debate, Tej, when you said mass debate, it sounded like you were saying masturbate. So let's masturbate. I know. So yeah, that's why I just got that, and it really and that's why I laughed. I just got it.
I love it. Do you know what? There's so many people that are halfway through the show and they're like, oh,
yes.
I appreciate that. I like to see when the penny drops, and we did, and that was really nice.
I got you.
I like the idea as well of Lubna's that you're killing yourself by masturbating because you're not finding real love. That was quite good.
Exactly.
That was a good debate.
It's quite deep.
For Chelsea, I agree with you, but I have now written down "touch yourself to end addiction," which I think should be printed on T-shirts.
That definitely should be. Yeah. That's going to be like the new "just say no."
I'm going to wear a T-shirt that says that.
Oh my God, there's so many benefits, honestly. I'm talking to a therapist right now, actually. There's so many benefits to doing your thing with your thing. So many psychological, reparative things. Oh, yeah.
Wow, getting deep there. I like it. Psychological. I think we all need some psychological repair. I'm down.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Kerry, what side of the argument are you on today?
Well, as you can see, I wear glasses, and the prescription on these is really quite strong. It's like really, really strong. I'm like nearly registered blind, so I think if we're going to believe the old wives' tale of, it makes you go blind, there we go. I'm on Chelsea's side here on this.
I love it. I love it. Kerry's been busy. How long did that take?
I'm also blind. I'm also blind.
Well, my eyesight started getting bad when I was 14, so that was like, kind of at the time. So,
Yeah, wow, this is interesting. I mean, being Indian, I never grew up with this old wives' tale, so this is new to me. I did have glasses, and then I got laser eye surgery done. So maybe there is something in that as well.
Did you have laser eye surgery so you could masturbate more?
More, exactly. Keep going.
Start again.
Secretly.
Ruin it all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got I don't know how long, and I've got to book in my next laser appointment.
Is it counted by? Yeah, okay, go on.
I don't know. It was a tough one. I like the drug usage, but then I like that it's just secondhand. I think Chelsea wins it because I like that either you do drugs or you masturbate. Like you don't even have another option. Brilliant. I love it. So Chelsea wins a round. Yay! So that's the end of round 1. Thomas, tell us about round 2.
It's round 2, the music round.
It is the music round. Guys, we have a music round.
Round 2. Well, normally we have a music video, but he's gone missing off my live stream, so this hasn't worked. We were going to go and see someone, and this has totally not worked, so there's no music round. All my effort for setting that up, and I think my
How about, right, we put one in the edit, and we all just pretend it was really good. So, Thomas, you're going to go...
Hang on. Wait there.
And this is why we are not live. Fucking clue. And also why it's the season finale.
So definitely logged my laptop out. So there was a joke. It didn't work, as the theme of the show always is. So I will play the song. There was more to it. Here we go. You ready?
Ready.
Okay, this song's called I Love You, You're Amazing, You're Beautiful, and That's Why I Love You. You ready? You're amazing, you're beautiful, and that's why I love you. It's available on iTunes.
Beautiful!
So, yeah, I'm glad I spent ages setting that joke up for it to not actually work, because my laptop just says there's something gone wrong on it, so that's good. Right, so, here we go. My guitar's falling over. There's no joke for this next intro. It's a serious topic and a confession. There's nothing I enjoy more than licking a nice set of toes. Foot fetish.
Yummy.
He has a fetish for my feet. My feet are disgusting.
Everyone says that, but
no, they are. They're covered in calluses and shit, and I got a hairy toe.
they're the best bits. You can chew on
But do
them.
you have a bunion? Let's have a bloody foot off, shall we? Who's got
Oh
the
my
worst?
God. No, I'll tell you one thing. About my feet. I did ballet when I was younger, and the doctor told me at 11 I was bound to have bunions, is how nasty my feet were growing up. I was at 11 and he thought I was going to have bunions. Yeah.
Rude.
Just dashing your dreams at 11. What a monster.
Yeah. I did develop. I quit dance eventually, like at 18. But there was a time when I could have very easily developed bunions had I kept going.
Do you know what though? It's hereditary. That's what makes me sleep nicely at night. It's hereditary. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, yeah. My mom's got cute little feet, so I have her. Well, she's 5'2", but weirdly we have the same feet. Like hers are short and round because she's short and petite. So I have the same little fat feet that my mom has. It's weird.
Knowing you, I know like from you're tall, so it's
I'm 5'11" and I have my mom's 5'2" feet. It's creepy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can trade shoes. We've been able to wear the same shoes since I was 13.
You just stopped growing. Your feet just stopped growing. Amazing. Yeah. Okay, let's get into the debate. To debate against foot fetishes, which is not going to be that hard now because we've basically helped you out. It will be Kerry. Kerry, tell us why foot fetishes are not the one. That's not up your alley. Or
literally.
Thomas, you ready with the timer?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Last episode. God, they just keep it together for one more show.
Keep it together. Everything's gone wrong already.
For you. I'm on fire, Soz. Kerry, you've got 1 minute. Ready, steady? Let's masturbate.
Feet are disgusting. They're just cheesy, horrible, disgusting, vile, hairy. Oh, I don't know how anyone can have them near their face, let alone suck on a toe. It's absolutely disgusting. Genuinely. And, you know, men in particular, sorry, Thomas, men have absolutely minging feet. I don't know any man that has nice feet. You know, I'm pretty sure that, you know, even the most beautiful men in the world, like David Beckham, have minging feet, and I wouldn't want him anywhere near me. Just the thought of those hairy toes and the, you know, the toenails and absolutely disgusting. I don't really. I know I shouldn't kink shame, but it's properly disgusting. Properly disgusting. The smell and the calluses and the hairy toe.
You're done.
I think we're going to have to play that last gag on repeat. Little gif. Kerry going, what? Thank you very much for that. It was very nice. Was it nice? No, it wasn't very nice, but it was good. I don't know what I'm saying. Right, to debate for foot fetishes. Why we should all be getting down on that, or it getting up in our faces and in our crevices. Okay, I'm getting deep into this. It's going to be Lubna. Lubna, you're going to tell us why you love a good foot fetish. Thomas, you ready with timer?
Yeah, I am. I'm ready. Lubna, if you need any advice, feel free to ask me and I'll give you some good reasons.
Well, Lubna, you have 1 minute. Ready, steady? Let's masturbate.
So foot fetishes are actually my secret fetish, but don't tell anybody. It started when I was very young, and I loved to look at babies' feet because they are just absolutely beautiful. And I wonder what happens to our feet as we get older. And you know, we are born perfect, and then our feet develop, and then we get these corns and these calluses and these bunions, and we get these hairs, and then we get these fungus on our feet. But actually, if we loved our feet from a very, very young age, and we learned to soak our own feet. I have seen this baby who has a foot fetish with her own foot. She's only 5 months old and she is just amazing. So actually, if we could keep that going, that sort of yoga foot fetish, then actually we would never, ever give up on foot fetishes again. And actually, if it's good enough for a Conservative MP to do foot fetishes, then why should we not have it in our manifesto, is what I'm saying. So the next Labour governor, whatever they're called, mayor of London, I think that should be on the Bin Faces manifesto. Foot fetishes for free. Why would you not go for that? But I think
Beautiful, beautifully put. I especially like. Well, I was really concerned because you started talking about babies' feet, and I was like, oh my god, where is this going? What does she want to do with babies' feet? But you saved yourself because you're talking about how we grow up with a trauma for feet. And if we actually break the cycle, I'm all about breaking the cycle, hashtag, then you could actually grow to love them and love your own feet. And like masturbating, just suck on your own feet. Yum. I mean, at least you know where they've been, right? Kerry, I just got here loud. You started off loud. You were like in there, and you went in hard on men's feet, which I quite like that because it is ladies' feet, so let's just hate on men's feet. And do you know what? It's true. It's so true.
The thing is, though, my boyfriend does have really lovely feet. Yeah. So,
I want to see a photo. I want to know. I want to see that.
I don't think he'd let me take a photo. He'd be just like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, he's got lovely feet for a man. Yeah.
I love reflexology, which is really the start. So I think feet are really important because they reflect the whole body. So actually looking after your feet is really important.
I agree with you there, and I never was taught to. Hence, like the beginning of this round, I've got rubbish feet. I was never taught to like them. Thomas, what's your take on foot fetishes?
You know what my take on foot fetishes is. I will talk about this debate. I liked Lubna's alternative angle. It was a good shout. Also, foot fetishes for free could be another T-shirt contender. And Kerry, her only statement was they taste like cheese. I love cheese, so
do I actually.
Sounds like a bonus. And then you said men's feet are hairy and disgusting, but they taste like cheese, Kerry. So cheese is great. That's all I've got.
Yeah.
Cheese mainly.
You know, sexy time could include like whipped cream. Maybe foot fetish time could just be like wedges of
cheese cars.
Yeah, and you can just pick them out with whatever limb you want. It's interesting. Chelsea, I think we know how you feel about foot fetish.
Well, we just get worse.
How do you feel about other people's feet?
I don't think about other people's feet.
You don't want to suck on anyone else's big toe, but would you let someone suck on yours?
No.
It tastes like cheese.
Maybe for money. I do a lot of things for money.
This is a new service that Chelsea. Don't say that. If your like nearly 1 million followers see this, they're going to be like, Chelsea, I will pay you to suck.
No, seriously. Seriously. The weird shit that's been messaged to me, there's like a weird group of men that just want to buy me things and have me send them videos of me screaming at them and demasculating them. It's really weird. Yeah, there's like a whole there's some creepy kinks, and people think I'll be into it because of my character that I play. Oh my god, it's weird.
I can so imagine that because of the character you play in your TikTok videos.
They'll think I'll be into it. Yeah. Oh no.
Like these men in suits. I'm totally stereotyping now.
Send me one PayPal payment once. Yeah, send me one PayPal payment once, but I'm not speaking to you ever again. No, it's not gonna happen.
Everyone's got to make a living. No judgment.
I know.
Right?
But there's no continued communication after that. Yeah.
So that's the difficult part, though, isn't it? Cutting it off. So after that round, I think Lubna took it. I think she came from a very good angle about trauma and just sucking on our own feet. I like the idea of that. We haven't talked about that before. If we're going to masturbate, why not suck on our own feet? Like it's something to do. If we have another lockdown, right? What are you doing to that? Sucking on my own feet. Because you're not around. So that is the end of round 2. Thomas, tell us about round 3.
Round 3. Round 3. Half of me wants to, but half of me kind of knows it's wrong. Dating your half sibling. I didn't pick any of these topics. I'll just clear that up.
Whatever. Don't put me in.
Nothing to do with this.
Wow.
This one's special because there's 3 random words, and if you can get those words in as well, you'll get extra points. If you get all 3 of them in, you get an extra point again.
I'm loving seeing their thinking faces right now. It's brilliant. Chelsea, you've got a particularly painful one right now.
Both of my siblings that I have are half siblings, and I've never thought of them as anything other than my siblings. So it's really creepy.
Wow. Well, we can give you a few seconds to ramp up that thinking. This round is dating your half sibling. Go on whatever tangent your mind takes you on, whatever train, we don't mind. As long as you get those 3 words in, you'll get all the points. So we're going to start with Chelsea. Why not? Sounds like you're well into this. Chelsea, you're going to tell us why you are against dating your half sibling. So there you go. You're going first, but I'm going to lighten it for you. Maybe, I don't know. You might really be into it, and this is going to be really tough for you.
Yeah.
You just told us you're not, but still, Chelsea, Thomas, can you tell us that you're ready with the timer and any more info?
Yeah, I lost you all for a minute then, so I don't really know what's happened. So I will tell you the words and assume that you're ready. The words are, and they're the same words for both of you, whoever's debating, because I missed it all. It's goose, Statue of Liberty, and bacon. They have to be in the correct term, and the sentence has to make sense. And we'll select smoked bacon, unsmoked bacon, Kevin Bacon, Richard Bacon, and Sir Francis. Any of them are acceptable. It's not just narrowed down to streaky.
Streaky, love it, or back. Okay, so Chelsea, you're going to tell us why you should not be dating your half sibling and all the problems that would ensue. Thomas, you ready with the timer?
Yes.
I think you did already tell me that. Great. Chelsea, you have 1 minute, 3 words, possibly 5 points up for grabs. Ready, steady? Let's masturbate.
Right. Well, I think first of all, to be attracted to your sibling, you'd have to be a fucking goose. I think you'd have to be a mentally ill strip of bacon to be attracted to someone who you shared your childhood with. It's fucked up. And the medical science is there. Unless you want children with a fucking arm on their forehead and 20 legs like a spider and genetic defects and children who let's face it, like the pharaohs of Egypt were all massively deformed. They looked at one of the ones that was the product of incest of 2 people who were the product of incest, and he had an infection in his foot that was continuous, and he had to walk with a cane because he had gangrene in his foot, and his rotting foot was rotting from the inside out. Like, is that what you want? Is that what you want for your kid? There's a reason it's illegal in a lot of places. I think. I don't know. Yeah.
I love that. You went blah, 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 and then you went, I don't know. I'm like, you do. You definitely
know. Medically unnecessary.
I mean, right? There's like how many billion people in the world?
Yeah, and you had to fall in love with your brother. You're broken. Sorry, go see a doctor.
Love is love. Let's not forget, love is love.
Medicine is medicine.
Okay.
Genetics.
I feel like we should just give us some time. Okay. While you collect yourself, Chelsea, we will have Kerry, you knew it was going to be you, telling us why we should all be falling deeply and dating our half sibling. I can't wait. Thomas, you ready with the timer?
Yes, I am.
Kerry, you look quietly confident. Ready? 1 minute. Ready, steady? Let's masturbate.
So, as the great philosopher RuPaul says at the end of every show, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love somebody else? Now, if you can't love your brother, your half brother, isn't that brilliant? It's a kind of self-love, because you might look a little bit alike, you have the same kind of mannerisms, you've got a lot of shared memories. You'll always have something to talk about, laughing about your parents and the things that they did, and which child has got your mum's eyes and your dad's eyes. So you've got that kind of aspect of it. And you know, where I come from in Yorkshire, you know, it's encouraged, actively encouraged. Tiny little villages full of people that have fallen in love with their brothers and sisters, obviously half brothers and sisters. Yeah, it's the way that things are up here. We get on very well.
I love that. It was brilliant. I don't know where to start. Wow, I'm so torn now. Like, I mean, good job. I'm already married and settled, but oh my God, I would have such a conundrum on my hands. I like how Kerry said it's self-love, really, if you think about it. They're practically you. So you're just complimenting yourself by picking them because you're like, shit, I'm so cool. I want half my genetics back. I love it. And I felt like the shared memories bit was particularly touching. And then you just went on to just say, I live in the middle of it all. Best village over there, over there, over there. So what's the big deal? Kerry, how many words did you get in?
None whatsoever. I was so focused on trying to convince everyone that my brother is actually a dick and I hate him. So, you know, it's quite difficult.
I mean,
Self-love, Kerry. Self-love.
Awesome.
I got the words in, but I didn't get the rest of it. Chelsea, I full-on history lesson there. I mean, was that the truth?
Yeah. So the pharaohs of Egypt and the pharaonic families, to keep the lines pure, because obviously, you know, many societies were very class-based, and obviously the pharaohs were considered gods. They were considered a manifestation of God. So in order to keep their lines pure, they inbred. And so there was, I can't remember his exact name, but you can look it up, deformed pharaoh. He was, I think, Tutankhamun or some whatever, but he was a child. He didn't live very long. He could barely walk because both his parents are siblings and their parents were siblings, because they're considered like the highest class, so they have to stay pure, so everybody would inbreed, and thus a lot of pharaohs were really nasty looking.
And then they shot themselves in the foot and ended the line because
no so yeah No, so he had like a rotten foot. He had an infection in his immune system because, of course, having a child with your sibling doesn't give your child a very complex immune system. His immune system didn't really fight off the infection. He had a really like ongoing, excruciating infection most of his life.
Yeah, no, but like the whole idea of their thinking just doesn't work, because then their children are poorly and die, and then that's the end of the line. That's Thomas, do you feel educated?
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. That was very interesting. It's got serious very quick, hasn't it?
Yeah. And there was a ginger pharaoh. Did you know there was a pharaoh who was a redhead?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're all just in
there was a ginger one.
I don't ever think of pharaohs as alive. I just see them as tombs. So, well, that's
yeah. They excavated one, and he had ginger hair.
Oh,
that is
the lost Scottish pharaohs.
There's Lubna putting her 2 pence in there, like, yeah, what's a Scottish one? So I think Chelsea got 2 points, which is brilliant. Well done, Chelsea. Remembered that the point of the round, but I really enjoyed Kerry's awkward debate. It was so awkward, and she was trying to convince herself while convincing us.
Yeah.
And then just went hard at the Yorkshire villages. So, Kerry, you win the round, but I think Chelsea got many points because she got the words. Brilliant. I love that. Thomas, that is the end of round 3. Tell us about round 4. I'm so excited, guys. So if you've been following the show, which of course you have, I'm totally going into round 4 right now.
It's ladies' night. Do what you want.
You will know about Sunita and Francis, our old interracial married couple. well. Have we got? Well, we visit them, and just you wait and see what happens. Thomas, tell us about round 4. I'll let you talk.
Round 4. Well, shall we see how Francis and Sunita are getting on?
Yes, let's. What a good idea.
And then we'll have a question that has absolutely nothing to do with this video.
Chelsea, you're gonna love the music in this.
And this will just make it a
Is
really
it Bollywood?
Gotta wait and see. Francis, I got a surprise for you.
Girl, you're my chamakachalo. Where you go, girl, I'm gonna follow. What you want, girl, just let me know. You can be my chamakachalo. Shorty, I'm gonna get ya. You know I'm gonna get ya. You know I'll even let you be my chamakachalo. Kaisa sharmana aaja nachte dikhane. Aa meri hole aaja pari da jirane. Aa meri
I thought it was a real couple. I thought we were having a real couple.
Yeah, genuinely a real couple. Who do you think?
Sunita and Francis. They are a real couple. They haven't seen each other because they were separated from lockdown, and they recently reunited. And obviously they wanted some fun times as well. Who can blame them looking like that, right?
I mean, it was a hell of a dance.
I wonder where she gets her moves from. I was wondering, right? So that was a song. Also, this is a complete side note to this round. That was a song by Akon, right? And I wonder who knows better Hindi, Chelsea or Akon? Because you might not know this, but Chelsea is a undercover, but really not that undercover, Bollywood fan.
Oh my God, I'm an out Bollywood fan. Yeah. But this is the thing. Like when he sings really good Hindi. But does he actually speak Hindi? That would be amazing.
But
I've seen the music video. Like I know he learned good Hindi, and I know he learned I know he knew he practiced his pronunciation and did you can't really tell it's Akon when he's speaking Hindi, to be honest. So
so it was so good. I know.
Yeah.
But I think Chelsea, give us your sexiest Hindi line. Go on.
क्योंकि तुम ही हो अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी अब तुम ही हो. There we go.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
If we get copyrighted for Chamak Cholo, we know who we can get to sing it for the tune for the background for.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that, Chelsea.
I can even do the dance.
I feel like we've learned a lot about you today. So let's into round 4. Thomas, what's the topic?
Round 4? Gosh, I got lost in this world of excitement. Well, I had written a really long thing, but I'm just going to go into it. It's orgies.
straight into it. Dive into the party, Thomas. So round 4 is orgies. So normally with round 4, we see a little bit of Sunita and Francis, and then we break off from them and talk about something, a topic that is means something to me or the culture I've grown up in, or something that I want to talk about and raise awareness about. This whole show, I think, is just raising awareness, just to say that I'm Indian and I grew up in a very strict household, and now I do stand-up comedy as my therapy, I talk about all those things I wasn't allowed to talk about. So I think we need to break the cycle and talk about all these things that we've talked about on this show openly. Like, it's not a taboo. It doesn't have to be so deep and heavy. Like, let's educate our women instead of holding them back. Educate them, or just make them feel comfortable in their own skin is my motto. So basically that's the whole show. But like Thomas said, this is totally unrelated. Orgies, woo! Let's talk about right. So straight into it. Am I talking really fast? Okay.
Straight into it.
Debating for orgies and why they are awesome. Why we should all be partaking in the orgy. It will be Lubna.
Yes. My secret passion.
Another secret coming out. We're hearing all about Lubna's secrets here.
Lubna's sassy.
Lubna is sassy. Thomas, are you ready with the timer?
Yes, I am. Like many orgies I've been to, you've got 1 minute.
Beautiful. Lubna, 1 minute. You're voting. This isn't a democracy. You're debating 4 orgies. We've got 1 minute. Ready, steady? Let's masturbate.
So orgies, oh my goodness, that is my secret passion. Why would you not want to take part in an orgy? I mean, why limit yourself to one person when you can have so many people at the same time? Isn't that just, oh my God, unbelievable? I too came from a very restricted family. I'm Pakistani. And these are things we just never, ever, ever talked about, orgies. Oh my goodness. I mean, they might have done them in the back room, but we never talked about them. No. And she would never talk about it because it wasn't a word that we use. But orgies were happening all over the world. And, my children, they don't like me doing stand-up comedy. In fact, my daughter would prefer that I went to an orgy than to do stand-up comedy. What has happened to this world? I'm asking you. I mean, really, can you compare orgies to stand-up comedy? I mean, it's really difficult. I'm not really sure which one I would choose. I think why limit yourself to one man when you can have so many? But then, I think I would be in a difficult position to choose who would be the father of the child, so or the children.
Thank you very much. I love that. Telling us all about why we should be doing it with lots of people. And to debate against orgies, we are going to have Chelsea. Chelsea, you're going to tell us why we shouldn't be doing that. It's not something we should be doing.
Yeah.
Thomas, are you ready with the timer?
Yes, I am.
I think probably the last time I'm asking that. Chelsea, you've got 1 minute to tell us why we shouldn't be partaking in orgies. Ready, steady, let's masturbate.
Right. Well, first of all, it's a fucking pandemic, right? You do not need to be inserting yourself into 20 of your closest or not closest friends right now. There's new variants coming all the time that are hyper infectious. And quite honestly, I think orgies are going to be phased out very soon because, like the masks in stores, I think people are going to be more suspicious of large groups. And I think, honestly, orgies are going to be a thing of the past. Personally, I get very stressed out in a lot of public spaces for too long. So personally, for me, I find orgies really, really stressful. I had a threesome once, and I was very confused in what to do. It was a lot to process, so I don't really think it's for me. And I'm glad that the world is changing. Yeah, the chick was really hot though. I wish it could have just been her.
That just gets so awkward for the guy, I imagine.
I mean, the thing is, they were a couple. She started it. I wish I could have just, like, you know.
Oh, I like it. I like the kink. And then what if she liked you more and left him, and you two were this beautiful couple? And then
oh my God, that's actually never the case. It's usually I've had friends that have been the third wheel in a couple's threesome, and it never works out that the girls get together. It is always the girl is crying and thinks she's going to be left. I know friends that have done it, and it's always the man who is like has a crying girlfriend in the toilet because she's just seen him enjoy another woman. She's like, ah! So yeah, it's
wow. Do you know what? I think I could imagine that being me. Like, yeah, let's have a threesome.
I could imagine it being me. Like, that's the thing. It's not for me. Like, I was the third wheel, but could I do it? No. I am a sensitive little puppy. Like, bitch, love me. Love me alone.
Let's spice it up. And we're like, oh, there's this woman and she's beautiful. Yeah. And I can imagine being really into her. But the minute them two get near each other, like, fuck this. I am insecure.
That's natural. That's natural, I think, actually. I think that's a natural reaction, to be honest.
But then maybe that's a good thing for, I mean, we've gone off on a tangent, but maybe that's a good thing for couples that might need to relight that fire. Like, oh, actually, fucking hell, I do love you. Don't go do that. Yeah.
It could work. It could like backfire and like make you never want to have a threesome, but like also get like more in tune.
Yeah. Interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the topic should have just been threesomes. Forget orgies. You don't even need a fourth member. There's too many people. Yeah. Like Chelsea said, it's a lot to process. It's just too much going on.
Too much. I have ADHD. I get stressed out if there's too much stimuli. So like,
way too much going on.
Yeah, like honestly, it's like I'm a little my disorder is a little autistic in that way, in the fact that like I really get very like if there's too many people talking, too many things going on, I'm just like, yeah. I just really I don't do well, and I'm just like, where am I supposed to put things?
Yeah, like, is it my turn? Is it your turn? Have you alcohol gelled?
Yeah.
Because I like that you bought the have you alcohol gel? No, that's what we're going to use as lube. So the pandemic. I like how you bought the
pandemic lube.
Burn. Feel the burn.
I'm sure that's a kink somewhere. Just the masks. Just nothing else, just a mask and just loads of alcohol. Kerr's hand sanitizer, beautiful. Lubna, I liked yours. Why limit yourself? It was a very simple yet very effective message. Like, why just have one banana from the bunch when you could eat the whole bunch? Right? And I like how you
process.
Sorry?
There's nothing to process. You're living the moment.
You're living in the moment and you just go in head first, keep your mouth open, go for it. Is that what you're saying? I like it. I like how you said not really a Pakistani word. We didn't really talk about it, but it did happen in the back room. I love that. I love that image. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a lot like growing up in a culture where they don't talk about it. It's happening, but we don't talk about it. It's not.
Yeah.
And that is what exactly I'm going to break down. I'm going to break it down. One Asian person at a time. One granny at a time. Okay, it's getting personal now. Thomas, what do you think?
I loved Lubna's. It was good. It was good convincing argument. Did you say background or back room?
Back room.
See, that's what I like that image. That was good. And also, I liked how you said that your daughter would probably prefer that you went to orgies over doing comedy. That says a lot about comedians and the world of comedy. I think everyone would probably agree with you. So that was good. Chelsea, when you said variants, did you mean variants of the virus or variants of people who go to orgies?
The variants of the
idea
virus.
Of a new variant of orgy goers.
Yeah, I think we're going to start having orgies in hazmat suits.
Yeah, you see, so it's a new variant of orgy then, I guess. And also,
Yeah.
you said you didn't like public spaces. Do the orgies you go to happen in public spaces? I thought they happened in the back room.
No, like I don't like big groups in public spaces.
Oh,
so
okay.
the orgy was in a house, in someone's house. But I don't like a lot. Like when I'm in a public space with lots of people, I get stressed out.
And you don't fancy an orgy?
Yeah.
You're not going to jump into the one that you see on the pavement. You're not going to be like, "Oh, let me in." You're just be like,
no.
Tej, who won the debate?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Lubna's because I love how she just touched. It was a bit close to my heart. How she just touched on something where it happens, but we pretend it doesn't happen, but it happens. So Lubna, you win the round. Chelsea, great effort. A for effort. I know that sounds really condescending, but no, well done, Lubna. You win the round. Thomas, tell us about round 5.
So round five is a bit different. It's the one where the person who's losing gets to debate against the quiz queen herself, Tej, about a topic she feels very strongly about. Now, are you against this or pro this? You didn't make it clear.
I am against this, but let me talk and then you'll know because I'm going to go first anyway.
Okay. Just interested. So there's a lot of things that Tej has had to overcome to have 2 children. One of the biggest things, so her husband tells me, is the next topic, penises.
Although he has one.
So the person in last place is going to debate it. Person who is losing is going to debate against her. Man, it's been quite close this week. Someone has 3 points, someone has 2 points, and Kerry has 1 point, so she's debating against Tej.
I'm not losing. I thought I was.
You have as long as you want. No. Tej, you have as long as you want to debate about this topic. And I say that, you've actually got 3 minutes or less, because Kerry also needs to do her debate, and we're running out of time. So, Tej, are you ready?
Ready!
Am I on a delay? Can you not, like... It seems really weird. Ready, steady, masturbate.
Okay, wonderful. Kerry, it was because you didn't get those words in. I think that's what did it. You just wanted to talk about not dating or dating your half sibling. Anyway, penises for round 5. Okay, so this is a round where I get to talk about something I feel strongly about. We've had lots of different things, but this is my one, right? Penises are nasty. Okay. As a woman, you just don't get an introduction to them in life, do you? They're just thrust upon you.
Yeah.
In your teens. In my case, like my early 30s, maybe my early 20s, I would have really benefited from a, hello, how do you do? I'm Tej. You look very hostile. And then like, hello, I'm a penis. And this is what I look like. And I'm very friendly. Like I just needed a bit of, break the barrier. Like they're just so scary looking and like, it's just because obviously I don't have one. Let's just clear that up. I don't have one, and I when you're scared of what you don't know. I mean, I have 2 children. I have gotten to know my husbands very well, and we are good friends. Just for the record, but in general, oh my god, like they make no sense. They're got strange. They just I don't even think I need to go into what they look like. I think I've had a phobia my whole life, like of them from my teens, and they have a different mentality. Like sometimes I feel like they're out of control. So yeah, I don't know. I obviously didn't prepare this very well, but I just think they're very hostile. I do a bit of stand-up comedy on this, on how just like, oh my god, you're so scary. And as an Indian woman as well, it's not like I ever had a conversation with anybody. So my first time seeing one, I was horrified. Like, there you go. Let's just raise awareness that we should help young women know. Like, yeah, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to touch it. I didn't know how to. It was awful. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
That's the penises are just nasty. But let's hear about the other side of it, because this is a debate, and I want to hear the other side of how maybe Kerry's relationship with them went and why she thinks that they are not, because you're going to try and persuade me, right, that they are not the most scariest, hostile, worst thing on the planet. And that's me done. Thank you.
Good, well done. Kerry, you have 1 minute to counter that argument. This should be easy. And
Will it?
Thomas, it's not you debating. All right.
Thomas is hoping. Thomas is hoping.
And depending on how much you convince Ted, you can get anything from 1 to 5. Kerry, you can get anything from 1 to 5 points. So debate hard, so to speak. Are you ready?
This could change it all around.
Oh yeah.
This could change it. This could be a game changer. And it's that close. So 1 minute. Ready, steady, masturbate.
Well, as my close friends know, I love the D. I really do love penis. I think they are beautiful. I think they can be treated very well. If they're treated well, then they're kind and can be lovely things to handle. They don't have to be scary. I don't know, obviously, what penises you've seen across the years there, Tej, but I've seen lots, and some admittedly aren't as attractive as others, but generally they are quite lovely. Now, I know women complain about getting unsolicited dick pics. For me, it's completely different. I solicit dick pics because I like to see that. I don't anymore because I'm now in a relationship. Just need to point that out. But they're lovely. You know, they've all got their own little personalities. Some have got little foreskins, some don't. They all have to be treated in a different way. And, you know, you can be best friends with them, really. If you treat them nice, get them in the right place, the frenulum, mainly. I can give you a lesson later if you want, Ted. You know, I can help you with that. Do a diagram and give you techniques, not the lot. But I love penis. I think it's brilliant.
Well, she has 2 kids. I think she got it to work.
Yeah, that is true.
I think she got it to work. I think she.
They are quite
simple.
They are quite simple things to work out. To be honest with you, they're not difficult. They're really not difficult.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you very much for that, Kerry.
You're welcome.
I should point out, and I'm pretty sure I did, that I'm bezies with my live-in one. Not all the time, obviously. We do separate for some of the time. But
they're aggressive.
Sorry?
They're intrusive.
And at the beginning, you're like, oh my God, am I going to hurt you or are you going to hurt me? Like, which one? Who's going to hurt who?
Attention!
There is a lot of that, but, you know, I'm from a very working class family, so I saw a lot of, you know, porn films that my dad had stashed in his wardrobe. So I'd seen a penis when I was very young.
We were a Christian household.
Were they porn films or family videos?
No.
From an inbred part of your
No.
See, when I first lost my virginity, I identified with Tej because I also had a conservative upbringing. That no sex talk at all. So when I first lost my virginity, I genuinely was terrified to look at this man's penis. I didn't want to see it. We would go to the sauna. I would be naked, and I would make him put a towel on it because I was terrified to see a penis. Like, even though I was naked, I was completely comfortable. Like, I want to see it. Cover it. It's disgusting. I don't want it looking at me.
Do you know what it is? I think it is a trauma from before. Do you know what I mean? I think I think now, like, obviously it's fine now.
Oh yeah, but yeah, you feel villainized for like, oh God, my eyes have seen a penis. They're gonna fall out now.
We just need to talk about it.
Yeah,
I'd hate for my daughter to go through the experience I went.
Yeah.
Because when you don't understand something, you kind of turn self-loathing on yourself. That there's something wrong with you, and there's
especially cultural guilt. Because mine is evangelical Christianity in America, which is a different planet. So like, yeah, especially cultural, which that's ours is like, yeah, be naughty. Actually, I'll tell you one thing. This is how crazy, like even my old church that was like a calm church. It's like the sit there quietly and sing church. Not the, no, Jesus, those are crazy churches. But mine was like a calm church. I stopped going to church for 6 months because I was working at a cannery, which is a fish processing plant. I lived in a van with my boyfriend at the plant. We slept in a van. My church heard about this, and after the summer, I got tricked into going into my youth pastor's office for an intervention because they were worried about me.
Whoa, that is.
Whoa.
I was 20 years old. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you're not even Indian or South Asian, and you have had a very similar upbringing.
Oh yeah.
Interventions.
Yeah.
We just need to talk about it. Like,
Yeah.
I am definitely going to talk to my daughter about this.
Yeah.
I don't want her to be as unprepared and scared and, then turn it on herself and be ashamed and all of that business. Like, let's just talk about it.
Yeah.
And I think that's possibly why I do have a more liberal attitude, because my mum did talk to me about it. It was something that we talked about.
Yeah.
From a really serious point of view, it was something that we did debate literally. But I wasn't frightened because it wasn't something that was taboo or dirty or.
I'll just say, after I lost my virginity, all bets were off. After it was done, I was like, yeah, dick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I was 19. I was 19 and he was 29 and really excited about that. And so, girl, like we got, you know what I'm saying? As teenagers do. Yeah.
Lubna, you've been very quiet there. What do you feel about penises?
Well, they all come in different shapes and sizes, but I think it really depends on the person that it's attached to. It really makes a difference.
Yeah, it really, really does.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, obviously, yes, that makes the biggest difference. But so you don't have a penis phobia then?
No, I don't have a penis phobia at all.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I'm I treat one individually. Treat them as they come along, treat them individually, and I'm not stereotyping them in any way, shape, or form.
Good. That's a good lesson. Don't stereotype your penises. I like that. Okay. Thomas, with the only person with one, what's your take on them? I wonder.
Well, that's very presumptuous of you. Secondly, you said the first time you saw a penis, you didn't really know what to do, and you were freaked out by it. Have you never heard of books or the internet? Could you not have looked at them before?
Do you not know what fear is? Do you not know what fear is, Thomas?
Oh,
me on the internet, and then my dad coming in to
with an Indian mum who would see that search history. Like really, you don't understand, Thomas, because you're British and you people are all liberal and stuff, but you don't know us. Helicopter
Chelsea, you've got to look fear in the eye to overcome fear.
Yeah, Gandhi baat kya hai?
Literally the eye.
My dad would literally come in and cut the broadband wire or the dial-up wire if he saw that.
Yeah. My mom cried when she found my birth control.
I will just go back to. I'll just go back to my initial statement. Books.
Books.
What? You just go to a library.
What books? What books are going to teach you how to?
Library.
Yeah. How are you going to learn how to suck a dick in a library?
I mean, I know plenty of people who have. So.
And to be honest, Tej could easily read the Kama Sutra.
Exactly,
but she didn't, because she's a very, very achi ladki.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
actually like it.
Yeah.
I would like to think I am an actually like it, and also, my mom should have had that chat with me about the Kama Sutra. Who knew what that was? Even though I'm Hindu. Maybe.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, actually, I have a friend who's read it, and he was explaining to me that it actually was just like a scientific description of what was going on at the time as well. Like, it was like he was observing all these things. So like all this crazy shit that's in the Kama Sutra was like actual things that were happening in India at that time.
That book is unrealistic.
Just wild.
Think for yourself, white boy.
Okay, right.
Wow. Also, let me carry on. Kerry had some really good arguments, and I think she was very convincing. Treat it well, and it can be kind to you. It's probably another T-shirt contender. A brilliant statement. I like the idea of her soliciting pictures and having a big book with lots of photos of penis in it that she's printed off on her Helix printer.
We're all there.
Look, there they are.
Albums of them.
That's how many she solicited.
All of them.
With an autograph,
I'm pretty sure I'm in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And the idea of her offering to give you lessons, she was very thorough with what she could teach you. She could have been your introduction session. I think Kerry could find a good market.
Corn, I should be a
I wish you were my sex ed teacher. I know. So do you know what I've realised? Go on.
Go on, no, it doesn't matter.
What I realised from this debate is that this was a childhood trauma of mine. Not necessarily how I feel now about them, obviously, because we have two beautiful children. So we have collective. Our orgy has two beautiful children here. So I'm going to give you a 4 out of 5 points.
Wow.
Because I think you're right. I think if you're kind to them, they are humans. They do have feelings.
They really do.
Ridiculous.
Maybe I shouldn't be so mean because there is a feeling somewhere. I mean, when it's turned on, there is no brain, but otherwise, yeah. Okay, so there you go. Thank you very much for making me see the other side.
A genuine story about my friend of mine told me once that his penis got described to him by a doctor as the tattiest penis he's ever seen. Now that is an achievement. How do you
get a tatty penis?
Kerry hasn't got that
idea.
Kerry,
no, I haven't. I've only seen tidy ones. What's going on?
A tidy penis?
Mm.
What's a tidy penis?
One that's not tatty.
Yeah, one that's not tatty.
What's a tatty penis? They're all kind of disgusting. Like it's penis skin. It's not fucking springtime.
Right, Thomas. At the end of the game, it's already the end of the game. Oh my goodness. Thomas, please tell us who is the winner.
The winner of this extra special, extra long episode is unbelievably, she's come all the way from last to first place. Kerry is this week's final winner. Absolutely smashed it. So it's probably the most convincing argument about why penises are great. I think she's really done well. She's really helped mankind.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say there with the greatest argument about my penis. Like, whoa.
I mean, I was giving her help. I was sending her messages to give us a tip.
You were sending the dick pics.
Oh, I can't send the dick pics anymore because she said she doesn't want them. So
too many. I've got a boyfriend now, so yeah, just take.
There you go. If you listen to Kerry, what have you won? Well, you've won this piece of wood that I've been rendering. So congratulations. I've not quite finished it, so I'll throw in the knife as well for you to carry on rendering it. And you also win a badge.
Yes!
Which still,
I'm so happy about this badge.
Only one person has claimed. And also, because everyone else has taken part and it's ladies' night, everyone wins a badge. It doesn't say champion,
such a gentleman. Look at him.
So yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was like my dream come true to be sandwiched between 4 beautiful ladies. So thank you very much.
Kerry, how do you feel being our top masturbator?
I'm exhilarated. I'm going to go and tell my boyfriend and he'll just go, eh? I'll be really excited about it, and he'll be like,
Tell him you want a bit of wood.
Tell him it's
I will.
lady.
yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah. So that concludes our show. Thank you guys for coming. So very quickly, if we've loved having all three of you. If we wanted to see more of you and more of this wonderful banter, Lubna, where can we find more of you? And what do you do? Where can we find you?
Well, you can find me on all the social media platforms, on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. And I have my own YouTube channel, Lubna Kerr. You can find all the different things I've been doing there. I do comedy, obviously. I do different characters, and I also write plays. So you can see some of that on there.
Amazing. Wow. See, I did say super talented. Kerry Robinson, if we want to see more from you, where can we find you?
On Twitter and Insta and Facebook at Kegster12002. I'm there.
Beautiful. And hopefully doing more gigs soon, right?
I have got gigs booked in the end of May. Yeah, real gigs with real audience members.
Oh, whoa, in the world wide world. Brilliant. And Chelsea, I mean, as if you need any more followers. I'm not jealous. Okay, how would we find you, and what'd you do?
So I do, well, because the live comedy scene is dead in a ditch. So I've turned to TikTok to console myself, and now that's what I do. So yeah, it's just if you type in Chelsea Hart into Instagram or TikTok, as you see there, it's the same, and I'm usually the first one. So yeah, I was really excited because there was this South African model with the exact same name on Instagram, and for a long time she was ahead of me, and I was really pissed off, but now it's me. I'm very happy. I'm very pleased.
Well done, Chelsea.
Yeah, I say.
Brilliant. Okay, so that was brilliant. I would say, if you want to, well, if this is the final show of the season, an amazing one, absolutely amazing. This has been an amazing ride. If you want to donate to us to keep creating, like you saw Sunita and Francis, you didn't see Christy Wicks, but you will see him on previous episodes. Go to ko-fi.com/mass-donate and keep us creative. Keep us creative.
Do you want to know what the total is at the moment?
Go on, enlighten us.
I don't know. It's your account. You tell me.
It's a big fat zero, but that's
I thought
okay.
it might be.
Because yeah, it's going well. Thanks, Thomas. Why do you have to bring that to attention? Obviously. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been an amazing blast. I've loved every bit of this. I've loved meeting all these lovely new comedians. Go and see them. Go find them. Watch them. They are amazing. I feel a bit emotional. This is my farewell. See you guys. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for having us.
Bye, Thomas.
See you later.
Over and out.